your breath. You are about to witness the awe-inspiring story of maritime magnificence accentuated by steely steadfastness, fire in the belly, dour determination, unflinching commitment, relentless march in the perpetual pursuit of excellence, the never say die attitude, Gujarat is traditionally on the forefront in trade and commerce. The sea has played an important role for Gujarat to remain in the vanguard position. Maritime history in Gujarat has roots beyond the Mahabharat era. About 4,500 years ago, the Harappans migrated to most favorable location and created Lothal Port and Township. Today, Gujarat's maritime sector is ranked one of the most pioneering and well-developed in India. Gujarat Maritime Board, the GMB, was set up in 1982. It has been vested the power and responsibility to administrate, regulate, control, and develop the state's ports. From a modest beginning, the state's maritime sector has come a long way. A judicious blend of state's far-sighted maritime policy and the entrepreneurial spirit of the people of Gujarat have propelled the state's prosperity to dizzying heights. It is little wonder that the GMB now accounts for 73% of the traffic handled by the non-major ports of India and 28% of the national traffic. Little wonder that a whopping 79 million tons of cargo handling capacity has been added in the last 2 years alone. Little wonder that the Alang shipyard continues to break new barriers, having recycled a record number of 415 ships last year. Little wonder that the country's first private port, dedicated chemical terminal, LNG terminal and double-stack container train were all created in Gujarat. Little wonder that the country's most advanced vessel traffic management system, the VTMS, was operationalized in the Gulf of Cambay. Time to rest on the laurels? Certainly not. Never in Gujarat.
We have identified a large number of projects for development of port and port-related infrastructure in Gujarat. Our efforts are fully committed. We are committed towards the port-related development on the entire coastline of 1600 kilometers.
The GMB, with a view to keep pace with rising traffic, maintain Gujarat's lead status and to contribute to the rapid growth of the state and the nation, aims to create port capacity of more than 500 million tons by 2015 and more than 1,000 million tons by 2020. The state continues to find innovative methods to fuel private sector participation and growth. A bouquet of new initiatives has been taken up by the GMB, offering immense potential for investors. Government of Gujarat began construction on terminals for South Asia's first world-class Ro-Ro ferry service between Gogha and Dahej, linking Saurashtra and South Gujarat. Additions to the service are also planned to destinations in the Gulfs of Cambay and Kutch, and further on to Mumbai and the southern states of India. Experienced ferry operators from the world over are invited to collaborate with the GMB. Gujarat is the first and by far the only state to develop and implement a shipbuilding policy aimed at developing cluster-based marine shipbuilding parks. GMB will develop the common infrastructure and provide plots of various sizes to the private developers. The aim is to maintain majority share of 60% of the national shipbuilding order book. New greenfield ports are being created at Chhara, Kachigad, Dahej, Mahua and Nargol. Those interested in becoming a part of Gujarat's massive capacity expansion plans will be glad to know that private sector participation is to be invited for a port at Vansi Bosi, and that efforts are also on for identification of more new greenfield sites along the Gujarat coast. Expanding beyond just the port boundaries, GMB is looking to develop world-class planned port cities at Pipavav and Mundra, with proposed development area of around 500 square kilometers each. Port-based SEZs and a wider region under SIRs is another thrust area planned to be created in the vicinity of ports. All of these offer numerous opportunities for builders, industries, educational institutes, retailers, to name a few. The list is endless, offering opportunities aplenty for the investors. The journey hitherto has been glorious, but the future holds even greater promise. Gujarat has shown the country how to envision and execute a sound business model for sector growth. To maintain its numero uno status, it will constantly continue to innovate, plan, and execute as it has done hitherto. We are firm believers of the popular adage, there are no traffic jams along the extra mile.